Hello there everyone, and welcome to all. It is time for a return to the stream farm, and I have no doubt forgotten what I was doing. So let's just take a look. Well, it's winter. There's nothing in the silo. And checking a map of the Osvala land is cultivated, ready for something to be planted on it. Small bit of weed, few bits of stone. No, it's fine, it's fine. Definitely compared to other fields. So, what are we waiting for? I say oat. Right, first though, do we have we don't. Do we have the money to? We don't. Well, we do, but we won't be buying any seeds afterward. Then again, we do have our windmill generating a small amount of money. So what can we do? Oh, it was in the middle of something. Oh, yeah, right stick to move. So we were. So I'm guessing our tractor has the yeah, it's got the cultivator on it. So let's head on over to field number 5 and carry on with that. I do love the snow when it appears. It does look so good. Right. I'm adding seasons was a very nice thing indeed. A very enjoyable variation per month, well, per season. Okay, so pause here, lower and unfold. And then onward. Now we slowly just gonna be working this field. Get the 11,000, and then we can afford that. Seed it. Get our oat seeds planted. Maybe. Oh dear God. That's... Well, it has been snowing for quite some time. But that does mean we're gonna find it very difficult to know where we've been. Fortunately, it will melt. Hello, train. I just only hope I'm doing this fine. And right. Either way, at least we'll now have a line for us. A line of unbroken snow, so that we know where we're meant to be. Assuming it hasn't been snowed over, or get snowed over. Right. careful, methodical, up, down, easy. Of course. It's not a straight line. Because I tried to guess, and I guess I felt that was the right way to do it. Anyway, two fans are doing their best. But I don't want to boost them up to medium. Hello again, Train. Let's just watch it. And then carry on. Yeah, summer's almost over, so I'm going to try and get back into the swing of things with regards to streaming. I definitely find it's going to get cooler now that September's here. It should definitely start getting cooler. Sunsets before 8. Yeah, and I'll definitely get less than 20 degrees. Easy enough. Oh dear. Yeah, this month is seeming like it'll be an enjoyable one. There's already about 3 gaming events happening throughout this month. A Nintendo Direct has been rumoured heavily. And I mean, I'd be very surprised if one didn't happen. It just seems inevitable that Nintendo would want to do a direct, even if it's not a full one. And that Disney and Marvel game showcase might present some interesting things. Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga has been said to be yet relevant, but why it would, I really don't know. Unless they do have something to announce regarding it, more daily content. It'd be fantastic if it was. But at present, I can't really get back to it. Because my Xbox is very low on space. It can... Okay, so I've got GTA Online and Forza Horizon 5. Both of those are the big mainstays that will always stay. This barely takes up any space, but those other two do. So can I really afford to have one other game active on the internal drive at a time? I'm very massively considering getting that Seagate expansion card. Again. Just because juggling out what other game I want active takes longer than I'd want it to, so we see. And even on the Switch, I'm always having to figure things out whenever a new game arrives. You would think that I'd just delete anything I'm not actively playing, but no. I've still got a load of stuff on there that I haven't played in months. Just because I might sometime get around to it. Even though my actives on Switch are very small these days. Well, within the last month or so anyway, it's pretty much been Xenoblade and Wreckfest, and that's it. Absolutely enjoying Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Absolutely enjoying it. Yeah, that's one problem you face with the heat. You get tired faster. You get sleepy. Oh yeah, the other mainstay of the Nintendo Switch being Mario Kart. You know, gotta show up at the arcade Mario Kart Mondays. And occasionally other things. In fact, I haven't done a cut cups yet for the Wave 2 of the Booster Course Pass. I had intended to do one on stream during racing month, but then of course the summer heat was massively affecting streams there, so that never happened, but I still haven't completed them. Oh, and of course I remembered I haven't featured Wave 1 either, so the idea of doing the cups has been scrapped, and I'll be featuring both Wave 1 and Wave 2 in the same stream. Also, it is still snowing, yet the snow on the ground melted. I'm guessing it got warmer, according to the game's weather, which we can check. Yeah, but even then it still shouldn't have melted that fast. Right, 83% done. So definitely not long left. Not long left. You know, I kind of get that it would be a bit difficult to do, but it would be nice if the screens, when in first person, were actually active. Like, the only thing that does seem active is that those needles in the central console. And again, I suppose it'll be a bit difficult to see the information on that screen compared to being on the HUD. Okay. Now, in regards to this game, I have seen what the Platinum expansion is bringing with its new map, from what they've shown off. Anyway, interesting idea. Vanilla roller coaster on said map. I doubt we'll be getting to ride on it, but yeah, theme park on a farming map. Very fun. And so we'll be seeing more of that soon. And I will definitely be doing a Feeding Cows Christmas on it so that I can just explore it live when it releases. As well as, you know, feeding those cows for Christmas. This snow has been it's pretty much been all day. But it's been going. Not that I mind, of course. Because this is the last time we'll be seeing the snow until December rolls around again. Doing a Feeding Cows for Christmas with it permanently under snow would definitely be interesting. I don't think it's possible, but it would definitely be interesting. Maybe there's a map or model or something that allows that to happen. Just permanent snow. That would be something. That would certainly be something. Arnold Norton? No. Stop trying to tell me my laptop is idle. It most definitely is not idle. I suppose as I go through the games I've been playing, considering I did just talk a bit about Xenoblade and Mario Kart. Well, mostly Mario Kart, so with Xenoblade, I am on chapter 4. There's only 7, so I have to assume that I'm halfway through the game. I've got about 25 hours clocked on it, and I'm very near to level 40. It has been an absolute enjoyable experience so far, and I definitely want to finish that story. With Wreckfest, I mean, it's Wreckfest, what's there to say about it? But I did make good on my promise of buying the download content for it on the Switch. And I've had fun using some of the cars and vehicles. Well, I hadn't yet had the ability to use, because I only bought the second download content for the Xbox version. So with both download content bundles on the Switch, I've pretty much got the complete Wreckfest experience. Even if the controls are a bit iffy and non-standard, and you only have 16 races on the track instead of 24. Then of course, oh yeah, in terms of Xbox releases, Saints Row, which reviewers gave an absolutely beating, but it's a fun game. That I just do not think reviewers gave valid sense. They really did not give valid sense. Well, it's an absolute enjoyable experience. If maybe with a few bugs here and there, but what game doesn't have them? Like, really? As long as they're not game breaking, it's all good. And yeah, 2 Point Campus. That's one I've been enjoying. Two Point Hospital I found was great. 2 Point Campus is more of the same, but now you're running a campus. For the career, I have been aiming to get 3 stars on each one before moving on. And so I'm still on the second campus on the career. I may be just about to start the third. I really should get back to it, but Saints Row's just been too much fun. Oh yeah, and there is a game that has made me very much play on a PC for the first time in ages. More than Bus Simulator did. And that is PlateUp. That wonderful little game made by one person and published by Yogscast Games. They've all been enjoying it. Friends of theirs have all been enjoying it. People who I'm pretty certain aren't friends of theirs have been enjoying it. It just seems to have seen a massive amount of success. And I love that it has, because it honestly is such a great game. Now usually I don't go down the roguelike formula where everything's randomised, but with PlateUp it just makes the game work wonderfully. It makes sense as well. Because you either add new disses or have some kind of a negative effect, I should say, happen to your restaurant. And adding a new dish means you get less customers, because after each day the amount of customers will go up. So by having a way to decrease them is good, because you can very easily get overwhelmed. Especially if you've taken on many negative effects. Like, there was one time I was running and I thought early on in the game, yeah, so I'm only going to be serving one pizza, so having them change their order is fine. And then of course I start adding new dishes, so that starts getting a bit out of hand as they start changing orders. And then to top it off, on day 9 or 12, because cards to affect your business come once every 3 days, I chose the card to hide their orders when you aren't near them. So you've got them changing their orders, and you can't see that unless you're nearby. That is just chaos waiting to happen and catch you off guard, and it completely did. It completely caught me off guard. But that's the thing, you get back. You see your restaurant fail, you get back up, and you try again. You try to choose the right options and customize and outfit your restaurant to be able to easily manage. Seriously? 99? But yeah, it's been a fantastic game. And if you can do all 15 days without your restaurant closing, you get it franchised, which basically means it's a success, basically. Hold on. Can I? Oh, just about. But yeah, once you get franchised, you then can reuse a few of those reuse a few of those options, well, three of them, that you managed to collect across the journey, across your culinary journey. For a future run with that starting this, which can make it easier. Now go look at some of what the Yogscast have been doing on it, because it is a fantastic co-op experience, but also enjoyable solo, so yeah. Anyway, we sleep till 8, we can go buy a planter, a raw cedar, that 18,001 will probably do me fine. Okay, there we go then. To the shop. These maps are always lovely. I mean, I haven't looked at any of the mod maps. I don't intend to. $1,000 should be all we need, I guess. We need to plug on the other side. Wait. Oh no. This is just an additional tank. Sell it back to when we haven't used it. I'm only getting 15,000 for it. Right, planters. Seed. Yeah, I suppose I should have seen it coming, let's be honest. So that, I think, attaches to that because it does not have a tank of its own. We're gonna have to lease it, I guess, until we have enough money to buy it outright. Right, refill. If we need more, we can easily come back. But now we can start planting oat. Yeah, there's weeds. We'll deal with them later. Yeah, so keep our wheels aligned. And we're good. Okay, just turn it off and lift up. It seems a bit weird what I'm doing, but it'll make sense. Yeah, I'll fix that up later. Yeah, I'll go after those weeds as well later. So yeah, you can see that this is not a perfect rectangle. So it is my intention to just keep doing that until we hit the bottom. And then what I'll do is see about the other side from I believe we'll need to do the bottom from the bottom. Could definitely have used with a longer cedar, but we wanted to stay realistic in our budget with it. Oh, this thing is faster, I do like that. I'm not entirely sure we'll be able to have this entire field planted in a day. And eventually I'm gonna gut some of this field. It definitely needs to be done. Because it's either gutting the field or buying another plot of land. And while I could go for the piece of land that field number 35 is on, reducing the amount of field we have to work with here kind of feels like it'd work a bit better. I suppose I can always check and see how much that plot of land is, because it does look like there is some suitable space above that field. And if there's suitable space, then that definitely means I won't have to gut either field for my plans. What those plans are, well, you'll just have to see when they come. Which, might not be for a while. After all, earning money is slow. Unless you want to get out alone and buy your solar generators and wind power machines you can afford with that loan. But I ain't intending to do that. I definitely am not gonna be doing that. Okay, so how many more runs are we thinking before we get to the bottom there? I'm going to say 5. So let's see if that's right. For TV, watching. I've recently come across The Owl House. It's an enjoyable 2D animated series about magic. There was a lot of heart and character put into it. We're essentially discovering this world of magic through the eyes of a human who accidentally finds herself entering the magical world. I'm only 4 episodes in, but so far I've definitely enjoyed it. There's 2 seasons of and 40 episodes total to get through, but that might have to go on hold. Unless I binge my way through it. Because of a certain, well, 2 certain series really. I've talked about on the monthly update that you can find on the opening page of my website. The Cars Focus franchise is happening this month, which is kind of fitting because you have that Cars on the Road series launching this month. All 9 episodes are coming out on the same day. It's looking an enjoyable series. and I can't wait to watch it. Then of course you have the second half of Power Rangers Dino Fury. Now I could easily just watch the second half of that second season when it arrives later in the month. But I kinda wanna go back to the first season and watch it all. But I can't really do that because at present I have no idea if it'll be uploaded to UK Netflix. Hey Cricken. Yep, the 22nd game in the Farming Simulator storyline. That's exactly what the 22 means in the Farming Simulator 22 name. How you doing? And thanks for coming along. I kinda lost count on how many I've done. I said 5 more, and I think I'm on the third. No idea. Absolutely no idea. Completely lost count. But hey, if we say it was a third, then I do believe we were right in saying 5. It works out. But yeah, I don't know whether that second half of Dino Fury is going to be on UK Netflix. It's not saying anything as of yet. And I'm not expecting it to until like a week before it's supposed to show up. Which is very helpful when you want to fit the entire series in. And Cosmic Fury, what got recently announced, continuing the adventures of this cast. And being the 30th anniversary celebration for Power Rangers. That is going to be very fun indeed, depending on what they do with it, because we don't know anything except the fact it's continuing on from Dino Fury. So the end of the current season will give us some idea of what to expect. Maybe. The 30th celebrations are definitely going to be a lot of fun. Very much hoping Well, no, I guess. Filming would start in a few months, maybe, so we'd get the trailer at the beginning of next year. And then the 30th anniversary would be a very good time to announce the full details for the film. And no doubt there's going to be a 30th anniversary storyline for the comic. Very relevant at a grid, as much as that story was a good one. Actually, you know what, Hasbro? For the 30th anniversary, announce that you're making a game that follows a completely new team of Rangers and isn't just a celebratory thing like Battle for the Grid was. Power Rangers absolutely suits being a game. Capitalize on it. I would buy it in a heartbeat. But no doubt they're just going to ignore the gaming sphere entirely. Except mobile. Because the Legacy Wars is still apparently doing great. And as far as I'm aware, they also have a new mobile game out. Don't know what that's like, haven't seen it. Probably ain't gonna, because the only games I play on my mobile are Sudokus, which is less of a game and more of a puzzle. Speaking of Sudoku, that'll be a fun thing to do on a stream. Just show off my knowledge of puzzle solving with a Sudoku stream. Right, it's a bit difficult to tell. Hold on. Yep, lower. Yep. Probably because the window's so dirty that I can barely see through it to discern the two types of soil pattern going on. Hmm. Yeah, there's also Andor in regards to TV. That's, fortunately Andor, after its first 3 episodes, is a weekly thing. But then you've also got the Bad Batch supposedly around the same time. So that's a lot of TV content at the end of September. And running into October and November. It does affect my plans of doing a rewatch of The Bad Batch in time for season 2 if I am also doing a rewatch of Dino Fury, but Bad Batch is weekly, so what would a rewatch of the first season really do when I can do said rewatch at the end? Oh god, I'm failing to identify the 2 types of pattern again. And 2 sides. It's not even turned on. Have I just been going up and down and it's not even been turned on? Okay, I really suspect and how did I not notice? Like, really? How? Anyway, get the lights on early, that'll probably help a bit. In seeing 2 different shades of colour and the patterns. Where okay, remember you've hit both of them off, so both of them on once you've lined up. I really can't believe I was just going up and down with no effect whatsoever. How could I have done? How very much could I have done? Well, at least we're on the right track. I mean, we'll be working into the night. And we'll definitely have to wait for the second month of harvesting to be able to do it. But the money we get from it should be good. Still a lot of field to do. Might it be worth No, we do not turn the time. We do not touch the time for anything. We do not touch the time for anything. Times 15 for regular plays, times 30 for feeding cows for Christmas. That's how it goes, that's how it will be. Although I'm definitely going to have to do a practice run of that on my own time. Because I know the silage bales take 3 days, I believe. To fully ferment. So we'd have to do those first. And then it's just a case of going between exploring and harvesting whatever else we find in our field. Or, well, the field that we buy. Oh, don't tell me I'm... Yeah, I'll do the dry run of feeding cows for Christmas at a later date, probably around October or beginning November, ready for when the new map comes. Because again, it would be fun to explore it for the first time while live. I'll obviously see the promo images and that beforehand, but experiencing it for myself is a different thing to that of just seeing the map and the promo images, as was the case with both of these. Starting maps. This is... yeah, I have no idea. Literally no idea. Oh. Well, I'm committed now. How did I mess that so badly? Like, really badly. Just hurry up and get night time so I can make the distinction clearer. Right, that... no, that... it all looks the same. Also, apparently, we was driving up with it off again. How am I making such a mess of this? Yes, come on, night, fall. With night fallen, we can easily make the distinction. Fall. Or at least I'm thinking I would. So yeah, that's a terrible line. That was a mistake. Yeah, it's on. So yeah. Nighttime seeding. it's gonna be quite a while like this. But that's the realities of farming. Just wish these headlights were a bit brighter, because as they are at present, they're not doing me any favours. Yeah. This is the part where I'm fully in concentration mode as I try to find, well, keep on target. No, there's no higher beam either, so... we're stuck like this. Okay, so about here, I think. Yeah, here. Yeah. This month is also looking up in terms of games. We have Splatoon 3 coming at the beginning of the month. Well, close to the middle, on the 9th. Be very interesting to see the story mode that's going to be part of it. Not that I played much of them. I think I've already said before how while I enjoyed the Octopath expansion, giving me the ability to skip the entirety of the finale wasn't exactly the best idea. But then again, I sort of quit while I was ahead and realised what the time was, instead of trying to gun ahead anyway. Yeah, because that just meant I missed out on all of the talents of that finale. It would have been fun to have done so. And played through it all. In fact, I probably could have gone back to it to replay the finale, but I just never. Splatoon 1's campaign, I think I only ever did the opening of Splatoon 2's campaign. I think I got about halfway. Because really, it's more about the online side of things. That's true for any shooter. The online side of things is where the action is at. But I still definitely want to give it a while, see what's what. Splatfest was very enjoyable, the world premiere Splatfest. Kind of annoyed about Team Scissors being robbed of a victory because of the balancing issues with the Tricolour Splatfests. But hopefully that will be fixed when the first of the Splatfests come with a new game. I don't expect they'll be starting straight away. Probably give everyone a month with a game, settle into it, unlock a few items, get their style sorted out. And then yeah. Boom. Splatfest to start October. Near the end of the month, there's Slime Rancher 2 launching into early access. I've been enjoying the first one. Summer heat meant I haven't been up here as much as I usually am, so I was mostly gaming through the cloud with my laptop, and Slime Rancher was one of the games I was playing. I played it quite a bit. In fact, it was the most played game from Game Pass. But when your competition is Russ, a Disney Pixar game, and Disneyland Adventures, it ain't really much of a competition. I still do want to go back to Disneyland Adventures. It was charming in its own way. I mean, you could definitely tell it was built for the Kinect. It was a fun distraction type game. But that Rust game, that was most definitely the one you could tell was built for the Kinect. Stages lasting about 5 minutes where you're just mostly going left or right and trying to avoid things. Yeah, that's classic Kinect gameplay. Definitely probably won't be touching that one again. Oh yeah, there was the Outer Wild. No, not the, just Outer Wilds. I did not get very far. I was always crossing my spacer, getting lost, and eventually I just decided to call it because I definitely wasn't exploring anywhere. And I definitely wasn't progressing in any story. I was just constantly going in my spaceship, going towards an opening planet, crashing down on the surface, thinking that I'd landed, getting out, doing a bit of exploration before ending up in that black hole that then just ends your life. Yeah. So definitely give that one another go at some point. Because the premise is interesting enough to want to. Okay, yeah. I dare say we're 50% of the way done. I think. It's a bit difficult to tell. So I'll pull up the map and take a look. Okay, zoom in. That's a bit less than halfway. So we shall continue on, trying to ignore the heat. If we can. I mean, I probably won't go for too much longer, because I do recognise that I am slowly succumbing to the tiredness of the heat. But I can at least pull up a bit more and get a bit more progress done with this. So, should a Nintendo Direct happen on, well, sometime this month? What is something you would be interested in seeing? For me, it's obviously rumoured heavily, as much as the Direct itself has been, but I want Wind Waker on the Switch. More of these great GameCube games need to find their way to modern platforms. And the only modern platform that they can find themselves to, legally anyway, is the Switch. So Wind Waker, give us F-Zero GX remaster, remake, whatever, just get it done. The Pokemon GameCube games, please, 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 that would be absolutely fantastic. But of course, not all of these are going to show up at the Direct. That would just be absolutely insane. Is that a crop having grown? because I'm still working here, and if a crop's growing that fast, Farming Simulator, you do love to be weird. Yeah, you can see the it's already started growing. It just happens to do so all at once. As soon as the next month hits. For whatever reason. Probably easier to code in that way with how the seasons work. But yeah. Just like with the snow, it is weird to see Yingilon just suddenly appear like that. I think what I'll do is go until it is 8 in game. That's definitely a good idea, because then that means we played 2 in-game months. Because we started about... Yeah, we started the stream at about 8 in February, so... yeah. 2 in-game months played. I do like how it's not affecting what's already been grown. Oh, and I suppose this is just the seeder, rather than the combination cultivator and seeder I usually use. Anyway, before we continue on, we definitely need more seeds. So let's go buy. Very thin flints roads and numerous bridges do not make for good farming equipment driving. Yeah, I literally cannot see behind that thing. So I'll just pull her. And there's the option to refill. And now on our way back to the field, back to work. And oh dear, bit too much speed there, and a massive loss of grip. Alright, that's all growing. We've gone too far. Because those buses are in the way. Okay, go, go, go. October. What's coming October? Well, I'm interested in. Aside from continuations of Andor and the Bad Batch, of course. No idea. November's definitely the big month, though, what with the usual Sonic and Pokemon releases. Well, I say usual Sonic release. We haven't seen one since Forces back in 2019, I want to say. I'm thinking 2018, 2017. Actually, no, 2018, because it. Yeah, because it was announced at the 25th anniversary party. It's currently the 30th anniversary. No, the 30th anniversary of Sonic was last year? Yeah, 2021, first game 1991. And obviously both games that were announced at the 25th party came to Switch in its first year, so yeah, 2017. We haven't had a new Sonic game since 2017. And Frontiers. It's definitely looking good. There's definitely a lot more freedom to Sonic's movement than what we've had with Forces. I mean, anything is better than what Forces gave us. That game was so automated, I'm surprised it didn't play itself. Still enjoyable for what it was, but yeah, there was so much automation, it was obvious and noticeable. Whereas the footage I've seen of Frontiers is looking a lot more user controlled. Even if boost panels are still around in some form. But now they seem more to accelerate you to top speed so that you can pull off some high-flying hijinks, rather than being there to automate you around a corner. Yeah, it's definitely going to be a fun one to explore that. As for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, I am so ready to get exploring them. Fully open world Pokemon at last. But no doubt there's going to be something that Game Freak do to destroy the feeling of freedom. I can just guarantee it. Considering Sword and Shield had a level cap on the Pokemon that you could capture, I wouldn't be surprised if the same happened with Scarlet and Violet. And if it does happen, I'll be there and thinking, why? Why would you do such a thing? Very much why? Definitely wanted to see more, because so far at least I think we've only seen one big town or city. In fact, it would not surprise me if that was the largest in the game that we've already seen. with both games being, well, 2.5 months from release now, we're bound to be seeing more on them. You would hope. Yeah, I very much suspect I'll be seeing more on both very soon. And then, was there something else in November? I don't think so. Or at least I'm not entirely certain at present. But yeah, loads of awesome games coming out over the next 4 months. Wouldn't exactly say there's something for everyone, but no doubt there's, as long as you know where to look. Right, once we hit the end of this side, what I'm going to do is start following the eggs up and down. So that way we can at least be a bit straighter with our lines. Okay, the sun is rising again. There is 3 in-game hours until 8. And I do believe this field is almost done. So I might No, when I say the field is almost done, I definitely, yeah. I mean, if I looked on the map, it definitely would look a lot more done than it did the last time. Also, I see my microphone. Is that my fans being picked up, or is something else being picked up? Probably the fans. Because if I remember right, that was the same for Wreckfest as well. Fans are noisy, I need them to stay cool. Sorry you're having to listen to one. I'd try and filter their sound out if I could. But honestly, that'll maybe filter my voice out a bit too. Considering I don't exactly have the greatest voice protection. Except when playing Mario Kart. Okay, lights can definitely be turned off. We definitely doing good. Yeah. We found we were meant to be easy enough. Yeah, I definitely dare say we won't have much to do when we return in terms of seeding this field. Because I'm definitely not going to carry on. Beyond that 8 or 9 in game. Yeah, you can definitely see the absolute tragedy of that mistake. The absolute off-kilter mistake that I have no idea how I managed to do. But I definitely did. Okay, with the sun reflecting in our winter yard, we are struggling to see again. Very definitely struggling to see. But yeah, there's definitely going to be barely anything left to do on it. When I return, I'm going to try making it a bi-monthly thing, this, now. I mean, it kind of was anyway, but well, it was meant to be. I'll have to have a look back and see if it actually worked out that way. Don't think it did. But aside from November, well, no, I guess once in November, because then the other Farming Simulator stream would be the Feeding Cows Christmas on the new map. So yeah, we'd still work out 2 farming sim streams during that month. The only issue I can see well, no. Because with Frontiers, with Sonic Frontiers I would be playing it the start of it, but with Pokemon I would not hold out until then. But I can still explore the world. Yeah, I can definitely still explore the world. And give you a look at my team. But no doubt would already be starting to transform into getting myself Umbreon and Espeon. Because I just know that I would do that. I have a very interesting, well, not really interesting, but I have a thing going on in recent times where I will try to get an Umbreon and Espeon for my team as soon as possible. Happened when I first running Sealed. It was impossible to do with signing Pearl. But then Legends Arceus, I did so. I mean, it wasn't exactly that hard, as Eevee's right at the starting. As Eevee's right at the start of the game, so very easy. Alright, let's just look at that map. No, that's definitely going to be it. So, thank you all for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed my visit to the stream farm. Alright, let's just grade you all over to Dazant, who is on Final Fantasy XII. So once again, I hope you enjoyed watching me play Farming Simulator while chatting random nonsense. And until next time, bye for now.